Welcome back to Not a Mod, and this is the start of our new series, NOTaVXR. So the car is a 2013 Vauxhall Corsa SRI. This was my first car, so unfortunately a VXR was definitely out of my insurance range. It has a naturally aspirated 1.4 litre engine that produces 98 brake horsepower and 130 Newton meters. The 0-60 isn't great at 11.5, but with the amount of torque and horsepower, it's a great first car. The 2013 Corsa came in 14 different colours. Mine is metallic black diamond and came with 17-inch alloy wheels. The paint is showing some battle scars, but that would be because it is the workhorse of the family and does well over 10,000 miles a year. Despite having a 1.4, it is only insurance group 9, making it ideal for a first car. From extensive practical tests, you can get 40 to 45 miles per gallon out of it, or you can get 5, depends what you're after. Coming in at 2 meters wide and 4 meters long, it is very nimble, unlike the Yanks you'll find on this channel. So in terms of the engine bay, I've put a K&M performance filter, painted it obviously. I did also paint this, but it's peeled off. That was Optima high temperature paint, which doesn't really seem to have lasted very well. And in terms of the engine bay, I've got some plans for it, but that is about it. So because this is my workhorse, there's not a ton of insane mods, like it isn't lowered or anything. But a couple cosmetic ones. My nice side repeaters, they are off a VXR. I got them off a Wrecker motor, and then just put them on with some 3M sticky tape. And the other one, which is my favourite one that I've done to this, is the Union Jack window vinyls. They only cost me about 20 quid. I can link the guy below for who did them for me. He gave me some square ones, and then I just cut them to the shape of the window. And I do really love them, to be honest. I think they just make the whole car look more sporty. So in terms of mods for the Vauxhall, it's pretty much been mostly cosmetic stuff. I've vinyl wrapped this little bit here. It is looking a bit haggard now though. I've vinyl wrapped the Speedo cover. I've vinyl wrapped this in silver and black because I just thought it made it look a bit more high end. Best thing I ever bought for this car were these mats. They are actual Vauxhall approved mats. They do say Corsa on them, and I thought they colour coded to the car pretty well. And yeah. So one of the biggest additions was my switchboard. It has got 2 USB ports, a voltmeter, and also a car cigarette socket. These are all switches that I can add accessories to. The current one is this one, which is hooked up with this remote to those lights. They're a bit dim. I'll probably show you them in the dark as well. But yeah, so I used to have a trim LED wire which used to come along here, but that became very sun bleached, so I got rid of that. The other ones are the cup holder lights. They do need charging at the moment, but they're Vauxhall insignia and they light up in whatever colour you want. The SRI trim was the second highest trim level and came with piano black plastic, black and red sports bucket seats and stainless steel race pedals. It came with a CD30 MP3 which has an aux and radio functionality, but I am thinking about Bluetooth, which may be a video coming up soon. The 3-door 5-seat option, in my opinion, was 100% the sportiest looking model that you could go for. This is the 4th model of the Corsa, but they don't call it a Mark IV, they call it a Corsa D because it was Corsa A, B, C, D, and then the newest one that's out is an E. The Corsa D came in with 2 options for gearboxes. It was either a 6-speed or a 5-speed, and the SRI always came with a 5-speed. And last but not least, I purchased my car from Hammond cars in Ipswich, and their service was outstanding. So that is NOTaVXR. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be a continuing series, so it'll be all the stuff I've planned, you know, some small little mods here and there, like a gear lever, blah blah blah. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment below and like and subscribe. Thanks guys.